everybody. All right, guys, welcome to Pretty Little Liars, the after show, here on the Stream.TV Fan Show Network. I'm sorry, we are laughing our asses off right now. Tonight's episode was so crazy, and we've been talking nonstop. We literally have like word vomit. We cannot stop talking. And we're gonna get into it with so much that happened on tonight's episode. And now everybody knows we're one episode closer. Megan!
I have the giggle.
Yeah, you guys, I can't. You guys are all laughing. This is so much pressure. We are one episode closer to the fatal finale, and I think that we can all start speculating on who is going to die, which is super exciting. My name is Sinead de Vries. I am joined by my freaking giggle monsters over here. We're just taking the wonderful opportunity.
Giggle monster.
Seriously.
Hi guys. Hey. Hi guys. Ashley Mova. I'm seriously depressed that there's only one episode left. Even though we're giggling, I'm seriously depressed. Write me about your depression on Instagram and Twitter at Ashley Mova.
Whatever. They're taking the perfect opportunity, because the camera was only on me, to literally just laugh all around me. But yes, please write Ashley about your depression, you guys. Also joining us over here on my right.
Hey everybody, I am Meghan Lamontagne. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I have the giggles tonight. I think I'm just so excited about this episode. There's freaking so much that happened. I think they're nervous giggles because I'm nervous. Guys, I'm freaking nervous. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Meg Lamontagne.
Megan goes like, right before we're about to go live, Megan's like, you guys, my heart is racing. And then we all just started laughing because I think that we have so much to talk about. Also joining us over here.
Hey guys, no, for real though, this is what you don't see. Right before we air, all of us like, wait, so we're gonna do it and then write that down? Okay, cool, you guys ready? We have to talk about, I'm getting tweets about this. And then all of a sudden, boom, action, and we're like,
yes.
Except for tonight. Tonight it was like, oh, it was a mess.
So I'm sorry we couldn't get it together today. But anyway,
yeah,
I'm Stephanie. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Stephanie L. Gray.
Yes. All right, we're gonna
longest intro ever.
Oh my gosh.
So about the show.
That was like 3-minute introductions. We're probably gonna get talked to about that later tonight. But anyways, let's get into tonight's episode because so much happened, and instead of going in chronological order, we kind of have to get this off of our chests. And this is the big thing that happened in tonight's episode was Melissa's tape and Spencer watching the tape. And of course, hashtag Melissa's secret comes out. She in fact buried Bethany Young, according to Melissa, buried Bethany Young alive because she thought that Spencer had killed Alison because for some weird reason they were wearing the same clothes.
Yeah, what was up with the same outfits, guys?
They're talking about that though. They're like, yeah, thank you for someone pointing it out, Captain Obvious, that they were both wearing the same outfit. Obviously, Allie wasn't naked because she was clothed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it's not Allie's outfit.
I think, just a speculation, I think that Mrs. D, because we know that she bought clothes previously and there was a bag and she met someone in the woods. I think that was a different scene, but I think Mrs. D dressed Bethany in the same outfit. Yes? Yes?
Yes. Oh my God. Light bulb. So this is
bulbs.
so let me explain to you what happened. So this is what happened, okay? Remember the phone call that Mrs. D got, and it was something along the lines of like, and then right after she got the phone call, she turns to Allie. She's like, Allie, don't go out tonight. I don't want you to go out tonight.
Yes.
And so then it would make sense why Bethany wanted another girl to wear the same clothes as Allie to look like Allie. Mrs. D. Holy crap. That's confusing.
That's okay.
Mrs. D, and that is the whole reasoning why they looked alike. Does that make sense?
It does.
It's all because Mrs. D is trying to protect Allie.
I mean, the whole thing for us, the biggest thing for us was like, how did Melissa know for sure that that was Bethany? Like, she buried her alive, maybe because of where she was found. I don't know.
And thought being the key word because we didn't see Spencer actually hitting the girl. All we saw was Spencer walking away with the shovel. So for all we know, like, Spencer didn't even hit her. Giggle Monsters McGee. The tables are turned tonight with these giggles.
No, only because I know. It's like, no. That she hits them with the things they say on this show, like, yeah, she hits him with the shovel. Meanwhile, Toby's like, that time my house got burned down, in a normal phrase, as if that happens every day. That's what I was like.
Very true. And I still don't get how, I think it was a big kind of clue or Melissa said I couldn't even look at her face. I didn't turn her over. Why didn't we see her face? I mean, we didn't see her face. But I guess we know now Bethany's a little bit on the younger side because her body, if that was Bethany, kind of looked on the younger
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, but we already saw the scene with Spencer, and she had a shuffle. She was shuffling, guys. But she had a shovel, and I feel like we already saw that flashback, and we already hashed out the fact that she didn't hit anyone over the head. She just had that shovel because shovel, because she was going to hit Alison, but then didn't end up doing it.
Right. Or, I mean, there was that whole thing where Spencer had gone back and forth trying to decide if she perhaps had something to do with, like, their death, or not their death, but Allie's disappearance. Remember, there was that whole thing back and forth. She thought maybe by chance that she actually had something to do with it. You guys, I literally cannot. You guys have got to get it together. I know it's me too, but we're laughing so hard. Honestly, but I think that this is like going back to that now, because now Spencer's led to believe that Melissa had thought, something made Melissa think that Spencer in fact had killed Alison. Why does everybody keep thinking that Spencer killed Alison?
And there we have it, guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the most craziest, biggest scene of the entire episode, and it's the most intense, and this is why we can't
talk
get
about
our
it.
shit together.
I know.
We want to know what you guys think, though. Like,
Please,
do you
help
think,
us.
obviously it was Bethany that was buried, but what do you think? Why do you think they were wearing the same outfit? We live off of what you guys tell us. So because we're super confused over here. We're just laughing the shit out of everything.
But I also like that in the end, like you said, thank you, Captain Obvious, because finally Spencer did say, you know, what if this was planned all along? And it's easy to believe that now, because that would make sense why they were wearing the same outfit. That maybe A or whoever, Mrs. D, who the hell knows at this point, but this was always the plan. Bethany was always going to take the fall for Alison's disappearance.
Right, and now we have it cleared up when Melissa was talking to her dad, Mr. Hastings, when they were at the police station at the end of season 4, when she whispered to her dad, I know who killed that girl.
Yeah.
She obviously said, me.
But
I
how
did.
cute, like a sister trying to help a sister.
Yeah.
Melissa, I guess you're really not that bad. I kind of hated you, but now, like, that was
I love that scene.
I liked the scene, but I'm always like, is that believable? Like, they're such strong enemies, and then all of a sudden Melissa's like, I had to protect you, and I'm like,
Yeah,
that's her sister.
But I feel like
Exactly.
in the past couple of episodes,
Okay.
like, haven't we all kind of just been like, oh, Melissa, like, why have we started doing that?
Because she's a good actress.
She's so good.
Yeah.
And when she was crying, like, I felt for her. Plus that whole scene, they took like a different spin on it. They tried to make it super artsy and put like Spencer inside the room. I was really confused.
Yeah,
I was
that was
like,
really
wait,
weird.
Did Spencer, like, was she there? Like, did she tape this? Like,
I was like, is Melissa
going
dead
on?
now? Like, what? I don't know.
But yeah, they were just trying to be super artsy, like, you know, but it was a good scene. I thought for the first time we've seen them as sisters
Yeah.
in a long time,
Right.
if you will.
Absolutely.
But then let's get into something a little awkward and even more funny. Let's try not to laugh this time. But Aria and Mona and Mike and Byron are all at the movie theater. And Paige walks in with this date. It starts out weird. Obviously, we know that Paley's in a little bit of trouble because Paige is going out looking like $1 million with a date.
Because apparently there, when they go to the movies, everyone dresses to the nines.
Right?
Like, they're in a
That's the
different
thing.
era. And then
Also,
I understand what that
why
was.
was everybody at that movie theater? Like, that doesn't happen in real life.
Because I feel like Rosewood is such a small town. I grew up in a small town. You just do shit like that together. I'm swearing a lot tonight, guys.
Movies.
I will not say the S-H-I-T word again.
Yeah, you're swearing a lot,
yeah,
Megan.
I'm sorry. I'm
And
sorry.
side note, did we know who Paige went on the date with? Did we know that girl?
Oh,
No.
she kind of looked like Bridget Mendler. Am I crazy? Didn't she look like Good Luck Charlie? I was like, is that Bridget Mendler? But like, we don't.
I don't
we've
watch
never,
that show. I don't know.
I don't watch tons of Disney channels either, you guys. No. But we've never seen her in Pretty Little Liars, whoever she was.
Correct.
But they both looked like 1940s housewives.
What was?
I know. Paige looked way older when she got dolled up. I was like, keep grunging,
Yeah.
girl, because we
Yeah.
don't want to see you like mummified.
So we were talking about what we thought Aria whispered to Mona, you know, because it was like really awkward and then made Mona cry. So we were all talking. I think she whispered like, my father hates you.
And then Mona's like, I need a moment. I need a moment.
Like we were laughing so hard because all of a sudden Mona gives this look and she's like, excuse me. And then the next time
really
we
good
see her, she's
impression.
I know, 'cause she kinda looks like
bawling, and then she says, "You're right. Your dad has every right to hate me." You know. But like, what did Aria whisper to her?
Right. Implying that she said something along the lines
Yeah.
of like, maybe it was something like, you'll never fit into this family.
Yeah,
or
you'll
like
be once you here.
Which makes a total sense.
Can't sit with
because-
us. You can't sit with us.
Which makes total sense because, like, really, Mona, what do you want to do with Mike? Because that relationship cannot be genuine. He's about like 500 years younger than you. Like a lot of PLL.
I feel like they're trying to make
he's
it
younger.
You know what
it just
I
doesn't
think?
make sense.
I think Mona is a
He's-
sensitive soul, and I think that she is very. No, I do, guys. I think Mona is very self-conscious, and Mike all of a sudden was giving her attention, and she feeds off of attention.
And she
I
did
can
say,
see
like,
that.
the last thing that she said was, do you really think Mike likes me?
Exactly.
Like, maybe she really does have genuine feelings for him, but she's just so, like, everything
needy.
she says is just, she's needy, dude. I thought I was needy. She makes me feel so much better about my life because I've always pegged myself as that needy girlfriend. Like, why aren't you texting me?
Are you
What
having a moment right now?
I'm totally having a moment. Can you guys tell the type of week I've had? Anyways, but yeah, no, but Mona, like, I kind of felt for her at the end because after all of that, for the first time I thought, okay, maybe she actually does have good intentions with Mike because she genuinely wanted to know if he liked her.
Aria apparently fell for the whole Mona pathetic thing also, which could have been genuine. But I saw, remember she was like, oh yeah, you know, or no, Mona said, oh, sometimes I wish I should have died in that, I should have died when I
fell off the cliff.
fell off the cliff. And then right after she said that, Aria's like, no, don't say that. And I
That's
was
a
like,
really dramatic
since
card to
when-
pull, though.
Well, yeah,
Like,
because that's
what are you gonna say to that? Like,
yes, it's a dramatic
yes, you
card
should
to
have.
pull.
That's so awkward.
I know, but it's like after all that Mona's done, I'm surprised Aria's reaction wasn't more like, yeah, you should have, you know?
Right? I
Yeah.
know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that they used that on purpose. Like, Aria gave Mona, like, her second chance, if you will, to show us maybe that we need to stop hating on Mona, that she actually doesn't have this crazy hidden agenda.
Okay.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, she had a good, I think that her character has a good arch, you know? I don't want to always hate on the same people, too. Like, let's change it up.
Exactly.
Like
I liked-
Melissa, you know, like
Yeah.
the people that were made to believe are so bad. It's almost like a relief when it's like, okay, maybe they're not that bad.
Exactly.
It gets a little exhausting.
Right.
Something that's not exhausting is Hale.
I kind of think it's exhausting. At this point. No, I know. I was gonna say this is bad because I'm so. At this point, I don't understand how Hanna is being so understanding of Caleb. Like, stop kissing his ass. He's not into you. His mind is totally elsewhere. I don't know why she's like, we'll make it through this, babe. Like, no, your relationship isn't what it used to be. Let it go and move on. But he's like dreaming of dead girls or whatever. I don't understand why
But
they're
that's
bringing
why-
into this Ravenswood tie. Like,
They
it
have
wasn't for
to.
you guys.
They have to. I think at this point, like the whole Ravenswood thing has to be cleared up. You know, everyone
For
wants
those
to
of you
know.
who watched Ravenswood, for
Right.
those of you who didn't watch,
we
I don't
watch
need
it, and if
anything
it
to be
was-
cleared up.
If it wasn't for you guys, like, I think it's kind of unfair that they're making us like
through it?
like, and like
Yeah.
piece things together. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have understood what the hell was going on.
It adds
'cause I
this
didn't
weird,
watch
like,
Ravenswood.
it adds like this weird sci-fi
I know.
element that was never a part of the show. And then the Ouija board moving all which ways, and I'm like, when did this become a ghost story?
Totally.
I think they put the Ravenswood thing to rest, though. I think that's why they had that scene with Hanna and Caleb, because they were putting it to rest.
They didn't want to do it anymore
Hopefully.
either.
Yeah, but then the same thing. Okay, so then the Ouija board turns to goodbye. So I'm like, okay, finally Miranda's like, peace, you've let me go. I can go rest because I'm actually dead. But they waited so long throughout this entire season. Like, we're at the mid-season finale, and Caleb has been like dealing with this whole Ravenswood aftermath the entire time. So now I was like, okay, finally, you're right. Like, they're putting it to rest. Wonderful. Miranda can go be with her spirit friends. But then at the end of the episode ends with the fireflies that Caleb talked about that literally they just implemented in there because that didn't even happen in Ravenswood.
Right.
They were just, you know, we never got answers in Ravenswood. The fireflies happened, and then it almost looked as if somebody was watching him.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was A. I didn't think it
I
was
thought
Miranda.
it was A too.
Miranda
yeah.
or A, guys? Tweet us, Miranda or A.
Megan goes, what if Miranda is A?
I wouldn't, guys. Honestly, A could be a ghost at this freaking
could.
point. I don't even know. I'm so freaking
That would be such a
confused.
cop out, but how like easy would
She's
it
not
be
A.
for them to be like, yeah, ghost sees all. Like, obviously
Oh,
a ghost
God.
is
Or
A.
Caleb has a dream and he sees Miranda. He's like, guys, I know who A is. Miranda told me in the dream.
Yeah.
Caleb, you drunk. Be quiet.
Oh, what was I gonna say? But I did actually really like that scene because the whole like alcohol thing, we all know it. Not by now, we talked about it episodes ago that it was getting old, but I mean, freaking Tyler Blackburn, great actor.
Oh my gosh, such a great actor.
clap.
I've always been so upset that I couldn't make myself cry on demand because that's something that an actress needs to do. Now I know all I need to do is watch that scene over and over and over again of Caleb's tears.
Yeah.
And I will tear up as well.
Yeah, no, it was a really good scene. The whole Ouija board thing came at the perfect time because ABC Family had just shown us that Ouija board.
Guys,
the Ouija.
Which looks so good,
you should
by the
have
way.
seen us in here. We were watching that Ouija preview.
I was fine until the very end.
No, I will not. No.
I will.
I don't like that.
Ashley was so excited about it. But yeah, so that whole Ouija board thing, I don't know. I said on Twitter this week, I'm not about that sci-fi life on PLL. It's weird.
It is weird.
Can we agree at least it's a little weird?
It's weird.
We've never had any element of sci-fi,
Right.
and all of a sudden the Ouija board's moving by
Right.
themselves. I don't know. It's just bizarre. But hopefully it's done. Hopefully. Then we get into, can we talk about the woman with the worst hair day in the entire world?
Guys, it keeps getting worse and worse. Like, I know you all are saying,
really
guys,
is.
don't hate on Detective Bad Permit that much, but how can we?
It looks wet tonight.
It was
looked
like
wet.
it was not.
Someone tweeted
She
me
looked
that-
like a poodle. She looked
That's a
like a poodle.
compliment for
And
her.
like the first time we saw her, the camera like went like upwards
like,
at
up.
her,
I know.
and all you saw was hair.
That's so true.
It was just so bad, and somebody tweeted and was like, "Oh my God, her hair keeps getting worse. Maybe Detective Bad Perm's perm is A."
Someone
Laughing so
tweeted
hard.
me and said maybe A is hiding in Detective Bad Perm's hair.
You guys are so funny and creative. We love you. What you have to
love
say.
it.
You make us laugh when we watch the show.
But honestly, Detective Bad Perm and her wet locks were all over tonight's episode, and it starts with that whole coffee scene. We kept wondering, like, why would the girls even go to coffee with her? I was like, well, she said she'd pay for it. So I'd be like, all right. But she was like, my treat. And then they sit and talk, and then Detective Bad Perm kind of plants the seed for the whole Bethany Young episode, or like the whole Bethany Young thing in this episode, because Bethany Young came up a lot this episode, because maybe we're actually going to get answers next week about exactly who hit her in the first place, you know?
Wait, I just thought of something. Remember when Byron was telling Aria, like, oh, who's at the door? Oh, it's Detective Bad Perm. Why did Detective Bad Perm go to Byron's house?
No, because you remember the guys that he
because-
said he's Detective Bad Perm's here, but really they called it. They call her
Imagine.
Detective.
What if we watch Pretty Little Liars next week and somebody called her that?
I would love that. I've been waiting for that to happen, guys. I've been waiting for that to happen.
So wait, say what you so.
Why,
so
how did he know
why-
she was coming?
Yeah, why
she
did
call?
Detective Bad Perm want to talk to Byron?
Well,
Just to tell him one of the liars is going to talk to me?
She
Like,
loves to threaten.
Yeah,
so that
they
could
never
be
said.
very-
They never said why. I'm sorry to interrupt you. They never said why she wanted to talk to him. I mean, she said why. She's like, I'm just so you know, I'm going to continue to have that. I thought you should know. Like, I'm going to continue to talk to these girls. But Mr. Montgomery did tell Aria. He was like, yeah, not Detective Bad Perm. Detective Tanner is coming over tonight. And then Aria was like, why? And he was like, I don't know. She said she wants to talk to me.
Well, why did she want to come?
Because she said to Byron,
Yes.
essentially, Aria is a suspect for murder, aka
yes.
Shauna. So
Yes.
she's basically
Right.
tracking
Oh,
this
right,
murder
right,
down
right.
to Aria.
Yeah. And then like Aria was like hiding, of course, like
Yeah.
listening. And then that brings up pretty much Detective Bad Perm says she's gonna talk to somebody tomorrow. So
Huge.
like what do you
Oh
guys
my
who do you guys
God.
honestly
Oh
think
my
it is?
God.
I think it's Spencer. I think Spencer is going to, confess about Melissa and everything, and because she was the only one that wasn't there at the coffee shop. So
Well, I think it is Allie because why? First of all, Allie, you're missing again. Like, you're annoying. Why are you missing again? There was no sign of her leaving in the first place, and all of a sudden, Allie's gone. She's escaped. No one told us that she left, first of all. And it would make sense now that she's going to go and tell Bad Perm everything and probably twist it up and make another lie, just like Allie always does.
I just like whenever we have to talk about Allie, I just like letting Ashley take control because listening to her shit talk Allie is literally like
the
the
truth.
highlight of my life because
truth.
it's so funny. But you're right. We didn't know Allie left, but how crazy would it be if Allie's the one that shows up?
Well,
like,
here's
what
the
if they
thing,
want
though.
to come clean and
Allie
Allie comes in again?
Allie is, I'm pretty much have proof that Allie is going to be the one who ends up going to the police at this weird confession because in the next preview, she's doing a lie detector test.
Oh, that's right.
Good call.
It was not my light bulb. It was someone who tweeted me.
I saw that.
FYI.
I saw that
Thank
somebody
you.
said that she was doing a lie detector test.
Yeah,
so
she's the one.
So either she goes there before or the girls beat her to it and then they have to lie detector test Allie, but like they have like somebody has to figure out, somebody in the police has to figure out that Allie's kidnap story is fake. It's gone on way too long.
And do you guys remember in this episode, Emily had a slip up of calling Allie A?
Yes.
So they're trying,
Yes.
And why did they take so much time to like
do that?
Reiterate that? She was like, you just said that. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Okay, well, I guess it was, you know?
Meant something.
Because they want us all to start thinking like, oh, Allie's A, because guess what? That's all going to make us watch the finale, and then it's not going to be the case, because with Pretty Little Liars, anything you're led to believe is 100% not the truth.
Exactly. Anyways, so clearly we're all like, tonight because there was so much that happened, but I feel like this is, you know, we always felt this way. The same thing that happened with episode 504, remember? There was so much that happened. We were like, why are they doing this? Because they were prepping for the 100th episode. So maybe this is, let's open all these doors and make us really confused, make us laugh because we're so nervous, so that they can tie up all these answers, questions, whatever, next week. I hope to God they tie this up next week. Seriously.
So next week is the finale.
Next week is the mid-season finale. Someone's gonna die. Whatevs. I don't know. I mean, I got really nervous at the end of the episode, honestly, when they were showing Caleb like that, because then I started thinking, why did that Ouija board say goodbye? What, you know? I hated that.
Girl.
Honestly, I've been trying not to say that because I don't even want to.
They're not going to kill him off.
We know it's none of the liars.
He just came back. They're not.
They can't.
I am 99% sure that you're not going to kill off.
And it's not. Do we know that it's not any of the liars, right? Because we saw them all in the preview.
Well, I guess we're about to get to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're getting questions in right now, and you guys want to ask that exact questions, which I know that everyone's going to speculate this week, which is great. The hashtag to tweet us with all of your questions and comments is hashtag PLLAS for the Pretty Little Liars after show. This one comes in from Fan4Me at Fan4Me on Twitter. Wants to know, who do you think will die in the fatal finale?
So I at first thought it was going to be Melissa because that was the word on the street. But now that Melissa's gone and traveling, I sort of don't think it's going to be Melissa anymore. And I don't know, but not Caleb. Not Caleb.
It cannot be Caleb.
Well,
Somebody
now
had
that
tweeted
you
me
just
that
said
too.
that, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's totally Caleb.
I only thought, I would not have thought that, honestly, if it wasn't for that very last scene.
Yeah,
when the Ouija board first said goodbye, I was like, okay, Miranda's realizing that Caleb and Hanna have made up or whatever, and she's finally like letting him go. But then it got so creepy with those fireflies, and like he said it was gone, like the curse was over. But then I was like, okay, maybe this curse isn't over because these fireflies are back. And then I was like, why did that Ouija board say goodbye? Like, I don't want to say goodbye.
Right, and he's going down this like bad path. What if he's having an extra rough day?
No, I think you're just overanalyzing this, guys. They're overanalyzing. No.
Who do you think it's gonna be?
It was a really dramatic scene. Who do you think it's gonna be? I just know it's not Caleb. Hey, guys, watch it be Caleb.
Well, don't say watch it be Caleb. If it is Caleb, what are you gonna do? Because you're gonna have to like hold me until I calm down.
I will ice bucket challenge on this set next week.
Oh my gosh, you
the week after.
That is a deal.
Tweet us now. Should we? I am trying to get the pack to ice bucket, and no one will do it. I really think we should do it.
Why did you tweet that?
Well, nominate us.
Stephanie just wants to be a part of the group.
I want to do it.
You guys, honestly, regardless, you all should like donate to that cause anyways, because it actually is a really good thing. But I would love to see Meghan do it on set. That's great.
That's only if Caleb dies, guys. Only if he dies.
Yeah. Well, even if he gets hurt, Meghan still has to do it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
But I don't know. I really hope it's not him. And people have been asking us all week. But does anybody actually have a clear answer? Does anybody actually?
I said Melissa, and that's not going to happen maybe now. So that was
Toby.
mine.
I'm gonna say Toby.
It's not going to be Toby.
No.
Toby has to become a cop.
Yeah.
I saw behind the scenes pictures in a cop uniform, you guys.
Exactly.
I saw behind the scenes pictures. What are they gonna like?
Yeah.
They have to get there.
It was a cute video, and Spencer was like pretend arresting him. It was really cute.
Oh.
Did you see the video?
Oh, also
okay.
speaking of
That's
arresting, the liars kind of get arrested in that preview.
Yeah,
Just a
somebody
random
gets arrested.
Someone gets
Looks good.
arrested.
All right, so the next question comes from @SpankyBoy_.
Yes.
Do you think?
Spanky
I like
boy.
it. Do you think that adding the supernatural element to PLL is good? You guys clearly think the exact same way that we do. The supernatural element to PLL is freaking weird.
Yeah.
It's
No,
weird.
I don't like it.
I like everything. I love that like preview we saw, but we've made it too far into this show for them to like come up with this out of left field. Like you can't just add supernatural elements when it wasn't a part of the show before. It's like a little too late.
Yeah, it's too late. I totally
It's
agree.
weird.
This episode,
I like
fine, get a
sci-fi.
jail free card, but
Yeah. No,
let's
I
leave it
like
at that.
I like sci-fi, and I know I watch a lot of shows that have that sci-fi element, but it's like it's season. What season are we in? Like,
yeah.
this is not the time.
There's a time and a place for sci-fi, and
it's not
season
season
PLL.
5. No.
The time is not now, and the place is not Pretty Little Liars. It's just weird. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. We don't know. You guys can let us know. The Ravenswood supporters maybe will probably like it.
I know they're gonna not like.
But I
what we're
mean,
saying.
there weren't a lot of Ravenswood supporters.
No.
Sorry. Don't hate me for that one later. This next question comes from @1599_Mariana. What do y'all think of Mike and Mona's relationship? Well, we know Ashley hates it.
I
like
can't stand it. Like, I can't stand it. Like, if she's doing bad things to your sister, like family first. Like family first. Like put your sister before your little girlfriend. And I think that Mona's has something up her sleeve. I felt for her a little bit in this episode, but I think that there's more to that relationship. I've gotten that vibe before.
I think they both just like attention, and they're both giving each other attention, and they're attention whores.
So we're
Be attention whores together.
I'm happy Mike's back because I feel like they've led us to believe that he has like a piece of this puzzle. Like I just feel like he has a little piece of this puzzle and he keeps disappearing. Plus he's really, really cute too. He's so cute.
He's the one that I don't think is cute.
What?
Are you serious?
He's like a baby.
He's a baby. He's a
Okay,
baby.
so I'm a baby.
Well, you're a baby. You can. I'm older than you, so.
This is the thing about them, you guys. I feel like I like your point about how it's negative because it's family first.
Yeah.
Totally agree with that. Everyone should. But on a side note, I also feel like for some reason he's helping Mona be better. Like I feel like she's her better self when she's with him.
So you
then
probably
I'm like,
hate it because you like everybody being bad.
That's true, but I liked Mona. Okay, I hate people who are bad at acting good, which is Allie. She is bad at acting like she's good. I'm like, that is corny and it's BS. But Mona, I was like, maybe she's kind of like, those are some real tears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that
I
was
can
good.
see
That
that.
was
I
a great
can see
scene.
that.
It was a
And
good scene.
I know if Mike brings out the best in Mona, I mean, power to you, dude.
Power to you.
Whatevs. Okay, the last question of the night comes from @Abby Mize. How many A's do you think there are? Do you think Allie will be working with them again? Do we think that Allie is A at this point?
I do.
Yeah, but then it's not going to be the case. Come on, guys. We're smarter than this.
Well, at first, I thought Mona's army maybe had something to do with it, but clearly she kind of wrapped that up tonight, and she said,
Yeah.
well, I was really only creating the army to kind of stick up to Allie, but when Allie gives them candy and talks to them all sweetly, they come running back, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So clearly, I don't know. I think there's just one big A, and I think it's someone and Allie. Like, there's a pair.
I just at this point, I feel like it's hard to think about all of this coming down to somebody else when Allie had so much to do with her own kidnapping.
Right.
Like the fact that the whole Cyrus thing last week and the fact that she pretty much made him take the rap for it. It's like, why, if there's really somebody after you, why do you have such a huge connection with this whole thing? You know,
Right.
it's just bizarre. It just doesn't make any sense.
And we still have no idea where she's been for the last however many years. If it really happened to you, tell everyone, tell your friends, tell your family what exactly happened to you, and then maybe we'll believe that you're not A. But for right now, I'm not too convinced, Allie.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's a good way to wrap that one up because I don't think any of us are convinced.
I'm still thinking the NAT. I know I say this every time, you guys, but I'm not letting it go.
We need to make you a shirt like
NAT.
NAT Club.
NAT Club.
Because I feel like maybe it could be that actually Allie did something bad, okay, and somehow it connects back to the NAT Club, and basically Allie is masterminding this entire thing so that the girls are trying to protect her when really she was the bad one that NAT was trying to expose. I just came up with that on the spot.
so
I don't even
bad.
know if that's thought through, but that's why I think the NAT Club.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna have to eventually get us back to the NAT Club. I mean, you guys can let us know too, because it's been a while since we've heard about the NAT Club.
That's why I think it's them, because we don't talk about it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things from previous seasons that we've never even gotten clarity for, and there's a lot of things from this season we haven't gotten clarity for. So now is the time to tweet us, you guys. We're one episode away from the mid-season finale, and then we take a break for like 4 months. So you guys, let us know your theories. Let us know where you are at this point. Obviously, after next week's episode, you guys will have so much more to say, but the hashtag to keep tweeting us is PLLAS for the Pretty Little Liars after show. We'll be online tonight, obviously, and all week until next Tuesday, you guys. I'm freaking out. It's gonna be crazy. Anyways, let's get to the best part of the show, which is when we shout you guys out for being amazing and awesome. And we have a couple posters we want to show. This one comes from @Only2CanKeepASecret. Hey, I love that poster. It was so cute. It was like a best friends type thing.
Yeah.
It was adorable.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then the next one comes from @CaitlynBesht. This one is also another collage.
You guys are the most random.
Best after show out there.
The rest of us are like
I don't know. I
headshots.
saw that too. I was like, it's all of our headshots and like Stephanie's like
that was right
in
after,
a parking lot.
Yeah. Hey, actually, that was when I dyed my hair red, and I'm still kind of thinking I might like my next highlight dye might be red. So now that that's out there, are we yay or are we nay?
I'll go blonde if you go red. Haha, just kidding. Let's be real, I would look like a freak. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for your posters. That's awesome. You guys are so freaking creative. And then keep also tweeting us where in the world you're watching from and in the United States. We're going to shout out a couple of those people too. The first one is @JadeMelody12, watching from Ireland. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if we've gotten, I mean, I've seen Ireland, but we haven't said anything about it
A lot
yet.
of babes are from Ireland.
I mean, I'm named after Sinead
Oh, yeah.
O'Connor, you know? So I always want to go to Ireland.
That's so great.
Yeah, I want to go to Ireland because I want to get my name on a pencil.
Oh, I've been to Ireland, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then the next one comes at @_LaLaLavera, watching from Holland. Hey, I'm Dutch too, you guys. I'm on a roll here. And then @13VIE comes from Mexico. Yeah.
I don't know why I shouldn't.
I'm not Mexican. Dang it.
But we'd love to go to Mexico.
But yeah, you guys,
vacation
that's
there.
really awesome. And then, of course, we wanted to shout out a couple people right here in the United States. We're always asking about countries, but you guys are always watching from all over the U.S. Hello, America represent. The first one comes from @LeoKeys. He's watching from Texas. @Lewis is Big A, been tweeting all week. We've all seen it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Watching from Brooklyn, New York. So I know that you're watching us live right now. And @CJ_Madrano202 as well, a huge tweeter and huge supporter of the PLLAS. Cali represent.
Thank you guys. We love you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. You guys keep tweeting us where in the world you're watching from, where in the U.S. you're watching from. And please, 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 tweet us your theories. We have some exciting news coming up for you guys in the next couple of weeks, but we have to wrap up Pretty Little Liars Season 5 this far, and it's going to be all about your guys' theories. We're going to be really paying attention to what you think is going to happen when we return for Pretty Little Liars in December. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Well,
Okay.
I mean, before we say goodbye, I guess we should say sorry for laughing the entire episode.
No, we were like nervous. Because there was so much, I was nervous. I haven't been that nervous since the first episode we did. I don't know why I was so nervous. But then I just got the nervous giggles. But I think, you guys, it's like you're here with us and laughing and just shut me up and let's just say goodbye already. Jeez, Louise.
It's the cutest way to
Should we
end
do 3, 2,
PLLAS.
1?
I love it. You guys, we love you so much. Let us know what the hell you think is going to happen next week, and let us know who you think is going to die, because clearly we have no clue. So we will see you guys next week for the fatal finale. Somebody count it off, please.
All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1.